IndiGo is the undisputed king of Indian skies with a massive fleet of over 400 aircraft and nearly 1,000 more on order. It commands a staggering 60% of the domestic market. By all accounts, it's a giant. Yet, after celebrating a huge profit of over 7,258 CR in financial year 2025, the airline suddenly plummeted to a net loss of around 2,394 CR just 1 year later. How does a company this dominant, a company that is still growing, see its fortune reverse so dramatically? On the surface, something is seriously wrong. So, why does India's number one airline feels like a perpetual flying through turbulence? How can a single bad quarter threatens to wipe out years of success? The truth is behind the millions of passengers and ever expanding routes. Indigo's profitability is balanced on a knife edge. Two powerful, relentless forces are constantly working to push it off balance. One is the US dollar, and other side is price of oil. The first ghost in Indigo's machine is the US dollar. Imagine this: you earn all your money in rupees, but more than 60% of your bill have to be paid in dollar. That's a nightmare Indigo lives every single day. The planes it leases, the major repairs and spare parts, even the fees at international airports, all of it is priced in dollars. This creates a massive currency mismatch. When the rupee weakens, every single of those dollar-based costs instantly became more expensive, even if the airline's operations are running perfectly. And this isn't just a minor headache. For the 2026 financial year, this currency chaos translated into a staggering foreign exchange loss of around 8,100 CR. In fact, the company itself stated that if you remove the currency impact, it would have posted a solid profit of around 7,500 CR. That means a successful year was twisted into a massive loss, all because Indigo is locked into a daily battle with global currency market, a fight it has almost zero control over. The second major threat is the wild, unpredictable price of jet fuel. For any airline, fuel is monstrous expense, but for a low-cost carrier like Indigo, which operates on a razor-thin margin, it's a constant existential threat. When geopolitical tension sent crude oil prices soaring past $100 a barrel, the shockwave hits Indigo's bottom line instantly. Indigo's entire model is built on hyper-efficiency, keeping planes in the air and cost on the ground. But you can't budget for a wild card like fuel. And sure, the airlines can try to pass the cost to customer with fuel surcharge, but the Indian market is incredibly price sensitive. Hike the prices or fares too much and people will simply choose not to travel. This puts Indigo in an impossible position. Absorb the crippling cost of fuel and watch your profits evaporate, or raise ticket prices and risk flying half empty planes. This constant gamble means that even a year packed with passengers can be run by a sudden spike in oil prices. When these two problems, a weak rupee and high fuel prices, hit at exact same time, it's a perfect storm. And that's precisely what crushed the airline in the final quarter of 2026 financial year, leading to a significant loss. But the fragility doesn't stop there. Even its daily operation can be a source of trouble. In late 2025, for instance, new pilot scheduling rule forced Indigo to cancel thousands of flights, which hampered its capacity and revenue. Disruption like this forced the airline to spread its massive fixed cost over fewer paying customers, squeezing its profit even further. And this reveals the core problem with Indigo's business. It's not a badly run company. In fact, it's globally recognized as one of the most efficient airlines on the planet. The issue is that the very low cost strategy that allowed it to conquer the Indian market is also its reason for failure. It leaves the airline with almost no armor against this massive external shock. Its profits are dangerously sensitive to forces entirely beyond its control. So what does the future hold? The dramatic swing from massive profit in 2025 to a major loss in 2026 proves that Indigo's vulnerabilities aren't going away. The airline story is one of the constant, brutal fight against powerful global forces. Its incredible efficiency has made it a champion so far, but the billion-dollar question remains. In a business as volatile as aviation, is being the best run airline in the world enough to guarantee a stable future? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please do subscribe the channel so we can reach 1,000 subscribers. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.